Yeah, hi there. These comments, I'm going to use your initials QW, and this is Michael. I am the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-Step System to pass the TOEFL IBT, and you're also one of my students at California State University, San Bernardino. And you just completed the my independent writing practice test number 39. So let's take a look at what we have. So let's take a look at the question first. Some people believe that it's very important to make large amounts of money, while others are satisfied to earn a comfortable living. Analyze each viewpoint and take a stand. Now, the question has really 3 parts. It actually has 2 parts, but the first part you have to do 2 things. Now, you have to analyze the 2 viewpoints first. That means talk about why some people want to make large amounts of money, objectively. Then maybe in paragraph 3 you talk about why others are satisfied to earn a comfortable living. And then in your final and 4th paragraph you'll talk about which position you agree with and more. That's what we call take a stand. So there is a difference between analyzing each viewpoint and taking a stand. If you remember in class, we talked about analysis. Analysis is to look at a complex situation and then discuss the most important elements of that. Alright, so let's take a look at what you did. So your first paragraph, it looks like you discuss some want to make large amounts of money and others are satisfied to earn a comfortable living. You say it's more advisable to choose a comfortable living rather than, here I would say choose large amounts of money. That way you're parallel. You say my arguments for this point are listed as follows. That's not a good thesis. I would not do that. That's a very unclear, a very predictable, unoriginal way to begin. But what you're doing is you're organizing your essay about why you agree with a certain position. So you say in paragraph 3, the main reason for my propensity, great word by the way, for earning a comfortable living is a feeling of satisfactions. Then your next paragraph, another reason can be seen by everyone is that a comfortable living is a positive attitude to one's life, right? So you have good topic sentences, but you're focusing only on the second part of the writing assignment, not the first part. Then you say, although I agree that there may be a couple advantages to making a large amount of money, I feel that the disadvantages are more obvious. So I'm going to say that, you have a pretty good writing style here, I'm going to give you that, but you haven't organized your essay around the task. That's really the issue here. But you're demonstrating some fairly good writing, but you just simply haven't answered the question in the way it should be answered. Now what you want to do is go back to the web page where you took this practice test and read the model essay. And ask yourself, how is the model essay different from how you organized your essay, so you can see that there is a difference. Now the other thing I want to take a look at, one of your paragraphs and give you some basic comments on grammar and word choice and sentence structure. I'm going to go to your second to the last paragraph. You say, although I agree that there may be a couple of, you want to put advantages, you want to put S on advantage. I would say a couple of advantages of making large amounts, put S after amount of money. I feel that I would put the disadvantages are more obvious. You said many examples can be come up. I wouldn't say come up. Many examples support this idea. You have many, or people who you put only, not over, people who only focus on money. You have he, no, it's they. It's people who only focus on money. They will use all kinds of methods to obtain it. And don't put a period there. You need to connect, such as tax evasion, lots of celebrities. Actually put, how about method to obtain it, such as tax evasion, period. Then see lots of celebrities, put did this, I will put not this illegal action in order. I wouldn't say make more money, but to keep more of their money. Because when you're doing tax evasion, you've already made the money. You're just trying to keep it and keep the government from having it. Now, of course, it's illegal, right? And then you might say after money, you might say in addition, some government officials accept bribes so that who is they? Celebrities or the government officials? So it's kind of unclear what that connects to. You say they are criminal because of, I wouldn't say of money, they are criminal because of their failure to pay their fair share of taxes. You see what I'm saying there? So I think even in that paragraph that we just took a look at, you are having some sentence formation issues. You're having some problems using your pronouns in terms of making sure they refer back to the right noun there. So you're also having some vocabulary issues. So that's also going to bring that score down. But the biggest issue here is you haven't addressed the task in the way it needs to be addressed. Okay, so now let's take a look at your score. So I'm going to go ahead and look at the rubrics for the writing. And I'm going to say you probably are not going to score in the 3 range, because to get a 3.0 or higher, you address the topic. So I don't think you've really addressed the 2 different parts of the writing topic that it should be addressed as. And you also are having some problems with vocabulary and also your sentence structure. I would recommend, based on your score, go through my grammar. I mean, we will cover some of this in class, but obviously we cannot do everything in class. But take a look at my grammar lesson number 7. I think that would be important for you. Also, take a look at my writing lesson, specifically writing lesson number 1 and 2, and just make sure you understand what you need to do in terms of organizing your writing around the task. And also, it's very important for you to read the model. So go back to my website where you took this practice test. You will see the model essay on that same web page and see how the model essay is different from how you organized your response. All right, so I'm going to give you right now a 2.75 out of 5. That's going to put you at about 18 points out of 30 on this particular writing task.